Yo, welcome back to more Tsukihime. We are on day 5, Kane. Alright. Yeah, so where we left off was pretty crazy, and I enjoyed hearing y'all's thoughts about it, because when I came across it, yeah, it was like different. It was very like bizarre, but really cool. Um, okay, first of all, how it started was really great. Because it was like, because Shiki has his dreams, as he does, and he's out killing people from his perspective, as he does. But no, we get the confirmation. His blade, he sees his blade. It's his blade, so it's undeniably him, and we just know. And I'm just like, yes, thank you, uh, thank you for giving me that. But it's then you see it like he has this exchange with um who I'm calling now Shikiroa. I got a suggestion from Inu, because Shikiroa as a name compared to Roa Shiki, what I normally call him, that name fits more in the near side, but Shikiroa, just because of Shiki's like prevalence and the personality, I like that. So we're gonna go with that. They have this exchange, like they recognize each other as killers, and then they just hang out for a little while. These two killers who have no idea that they're childhood friends, but they interact on that base. It's very weirdly normal between them, just in a way we've never seen before. Like them interacting, like Shikiroa just killing these coffees, and apparently I got some lines mixed up, which happens in this visual novel. Um, Thank you for being understanding about that. But apparently, like Shikiroa is saying, being the one saying like he'll leave town, and that like there's not room for two killers. Like, god damn. Oh, okay. So I guess that's a thing now. We'll see. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. I think Captain, you mentioned on Patreon, like a lot of you had like great things to say about it. But Captain, like you saying it gave Kara no Kyokai vibes. Totally agree. That definitely like felt like it. And I think Inu, you compared Shikiroa in that sense, as far as Shikiroa and Shiki, to like Leo and Mikia and Kara no Kyokai, and that he, despite being a killer, wanted to have those like normal interactions with those he still cared about. I still gotta rewatch those movies because I am super hazy on details from those, but they were so good, man. I still need to rewatch them for sure. But yeah, so that was just a really excellent, just out of nowhere, like crazy. And even knowing now that Nasu wrote these last two routes like really fast, like he like pretty much like sacrificed his health just to get these out. But man, like even despite hearing these routes are short, that's some cool shit to add in, man. That's some really cool shit. So yeah, so we got Arshiki, who is he's killing. We got Shiki Roa, who just like kind of conceded that spot to him. Like I think he even acknowledged that he could kill him. Uh, yeah, Shiki's got the juice now, so we'll see what he does with it. How he, I guess, loses his mind in this route. But I don't know. It's already like that. Like that alone is already kind of shaping things up to be different. We of course we dealt with the Yumizuka thing, for the last time. R.I.P. Isn't it sad, Sachin? Uh, we had our thing with Kohaku, who let out this really pained expression at because even though Shiki like kind of remembers, he remembers the promise, and we're having more interactions with Kohaku, but he can't put it together yet that Kohaku is the one to return the ribbon to, or that promise specifically. But he mentioning to her that that's like a big reason he wanted to come back as well. So he saw that in her, and that's it's pretty sad too. But we'll see what more interactions we get. But yeah, this is turning out pretty damn cool. So I'm ready for more, and let's continue. Kane. Okay, here we go. A wrenching pain suddenly wakes me. Ah, ouch. I lift myself up from bed. I sleepily check my back. There aren't any wounds. The pain is exactly my back, but more from my spine. And not so much pain as it is the feeling of something hot welling up around the back of my neck. I must have slept wrong. Yeah, totally, dude. It's a good thing this bed is soft, but when it's too gorgeous like this, all of a sudden I look down at my hands and my mind halts completely. What is this? I stare at both hands. Red. From my elbows to my hands, my skin is painted red. Ain't no denying it, man. Ain't no denying it this route, dude. I mean, because it's actually just him this time, you know? My fists are a dark vermilion. No, red doesn't quite describe it. Dried red on my hands is closer to black. I don't understand. Last night I spoke with Kohaku-san in the courtyard and went straight to bed. I didn't do anything to make my hands like this, and I don't remember seeing a nightmare. My head is throbbing with pain. That was me earlier. I had a horrible headache. I put aside wondering why my hands are painted red. It's almost 7 o'clock. I have to go wash my hands before Hisui comes to wake me up. After washing my hands, I go to the lobby. Shiki-sama? Hisui calls my name. Morning, Hisui. I woke up a little early, so I went to wash my face. Somehow I managed to blurt out an excuse. Good morning. Well then, what should we do about your change of clothes? I have prepared your uniform in your room. It seems like Hisui was already in my room and we just missed each other by the stairs. Yeah, I'll go ahead and change after breakfast, so leave it there. Sorry for not being there when you came to wake me up. As you wish. I will go tell Ne-san, so please wait in the sitting room. Hisui walks toward the west end of the mansion to call for Kohaku-san. Now then, it is still 6:30. I'm sure no one is in the sitting room at this time, so I should go enjoy the morning. Ni-san, you are up surprisingly early. And then, as soon as I open the door to the sitting room, Akiya greets me while elegantly drinking some tea. No, I'm the one who's surprised. Managing to respond calmly, I walk into the sitting room. Oops. What's going on? Do you usually get up this early? Wait, is this her? I think that was her, because he last talked there, so that's her. Wait, is it that early? Today I slept in an hour more than usual, so I don't think it is early at all. She seems to be in a very good mood. Maybe that was her. Damn you, Tsukihime. Usually, Ni-san, it is common sense for students to get up this early. It's easy to tell when they have like a sprite movement, because that usually denotes them talking. Also, Ni-san, that helps. Do not assume I am lazy like you. This is what she would say. Akiya, did something good happen? Okay, meme. I ask full of fear, to which she answers with a big smile and a nod. Oh. Ni-san, please have a seat. Breakfast is not for a while, so please keep me company. Sure. Oh, yeah, we had a interesting interaction with Akiya. Yeah, she licked the blood, because she saw the wound from Yumizuka. Which Shiki didn't find odd, because apparently that was normal for them. Damn weirdos. I sit on the sofa across from her. She prepares a separate teacup. Some tea is poured into the opulent teacup. Steam comes out. Even the steam looks bourgeois. Do you want any milk? If so, I can go get some. No, this is fine. But Akiya, it just strikes me as odd that you already had another teacup ready. I asked this being a fairly natural question. Yes, I always prepare an extra set so we can have tea if you ever come. Oh, man. Yeah, you mean you were waiting for me yesterday and the day before? A little afraid of her answer, but she doesn't seem angry at all. That is true, but you do not need to worry. I do it because I want to, so you may do the same. Her words are correct. Besides, I think this is fine. It's good enough if you wake up early only once in a while. Smiling, she brings the teacup to her lips. A chill runs down my spine. Something is wrong. I don't know what's going on right now. Akiya being calm and kind is very fortunate, but this might be too much. She seems to be in a very good mood. I don't know how much she knows right now, or if she knows anything about what happened last night. I think it's maybe more so to do with just their interaction they had. I don't know. I have to find out what's wrong. Akiya, you... Yes? What is it, Nissan? How many times has she said that specifically in this visual novel? I swear it's like iconic at this point. I hate to ask, but are you still drunk? Huh? Akiya tilts her head to the side like a small bird. Do it. Do this right. Do the Aki what sprite. I think her eyebrow twitched, but she still holds her smile. No, she's holding that smile. Oh, this is weird. I do not necessarily want to ask either, but what exactly were you thinking? Oh, that was her? Yep. Well, you drank a whole lot yesterday. That amount of alcohol just doesn't go away in a day, so I thought you were still drunk. Or perhaps hungover. There's no other explanation for Akiya's good mood this morning. She's definitely not feeling bad. Nissan, you... She looks down, shoulders quivering. Oh. It looks like she's not happy I found out. Here, you don't have to try to act kind, so go back to your room. You can skip school and rest today. I won't laugh. Oh wait, no, that's us. Here, you don't have to try to act kind, so go back to your room. You can skip school and rest today. I won't laugh. Right, because she's acting really nice. Pardon me. You are so wrong. She slams her hand down on the table. The teacups rattle. Oh, really? Akiya, you really shouldn't force yourself like this. I'm not forcing anything. You think that I would do such a thing as to drink so much that I would be drunk the next morning? She pounds the table again. Again, the teacups rattle. First of all, don't make my plans yourself. I don't need your permission to skip school. She stares at me, breathing heavily. I take in her gaze and cross my arms. You're back to normal now. Well, since you have that much energy, I guess all of the alcohol is out of your system. Bewildered. Akiya stares at me, aghast. Nissan, did you plan this? Not really. I actually did think that, though. Your method is a bit sneaky. Why can't you just keep peaceful mornings peaceful, Nissan? Same to you. A peaceful morning isn't something you control. Well, I'm happy that you were always waiting for me, though. But I think it's better if we spend the morning more like this. So go ahead and say the things you want to say. Well, I'd probably be squashed completely if she really did say something every time she had a complaint, so I hope she can hold back at least a little. What's that? More like it is now? Is that the kind of relationship between us? Yeah, otherwise it's just weird. Can't we? I just wanted to be honest with each other. I don't want to lie or hide things. Yeah, me too. Akiya gives a subdued response. Jeez, there's the face. That's still the best. Nissan, you seem to have become a better talker since I saw you last. Back then, you could never calm me down like that. Is that so? That was just me talking honestly. As your Oni-chan, I just wanted to get along with my beloved... No, I can't say that. My dear little sister. Oni-chan? Even if you are just joking, please don't say that. It feels sick. Akiya averts her gaze. She just stares at her teacup. I do not want to hide things from you either, Nissan. He manages that response. To what extent? How deep are we going? What? Are you actually hiding something from me, Akiya? No. Well, if it's something I want to say, then I want you to get up early every day. Really, I was happy when you woke up this early today. So, if you had tea with me every morning, I would be able to go to school every day happily. Akiya fidgets and glances around. Then... thank you for waiting. Shiki-san, breakfast is ready. Kohaku-san arrives. Huh? Akiya, you're not eating? Of course not. Oh, of course not. Akiya-sama already finished breakfast. Shiki-san, if you want to eat with Akiya-sama, you have to get up before 6. There's no way that's going to happen. Oh well, I'm going to eat. Later, Akiya. Getting up, I head towards the dining room. Akiya wordlessly watches me leave. She wants to say something, but that look seems to be redirected, not at me, but at Kohaku-san. Because yeah, it's weird. It's weird there. It's weird. I return to the sitting room after breakfast to find that Akiya is not there. Instead, I run into Hisui, who's gathering up all the teacups. Huh? Hisui? Where's Akiya? Akiya-sama already left for school. Oh yeah, her school's far away. Well, I shouldn't be hanging around either. Yes, your uniform is prepared in your room. When you are done changing, please call for me. Hisui quietly disappears towards the lobby. After changing my clothes, I leave the mansion earlier than usual. Hisui's real. I'll come right back today, so it'll probably be around 4 o'clock. Oh, and you don't have to wait for me here. As you wish. In that case, please be careful on your way, Shiki-sama. Thanks. I'm heading out. So, I don't know, this is kind of like the way, I mean, this is just common, probably, in just writing. But, like, the way Akiya says, like, ends it with Nissan. Or, like, in Fate Stay Night, when Saber ends the sentence with Shiro. Like, it's just very satisfying to hear for some reason. Because it's, like, repeated a lot, and it's like, good. I've just, like, noticed that. I think my favorite, though, is Hisui saying Shiki-sama. That's, like, my favorite one of just... comma, name I'm talking to. Random, but yeah. Waving to Hisui as she bows, I go out into the street. I uneventfully arrive at my classroom and start another normal day of classes. Then I realize something. Yumizuka's desk is now missing. Even though one classmate is gone, the school schedule resumes as always. Her desk is forgotten, and life goes on. Why? As soon as I realize it, I become uneasy. What happened with Yumizuka was something that I could not forget. So why is it that until now, I didn't even remember her? Shiki-kun, you and I are the same. Those words still burn in the back of my mind. But that's strange. But still, I can't think about it deeply. That night, it seems that when Akiya tended my wounds that night, I lost something. About Yumizuka being a vampire, and even now it all seems too empty. Was that really a bad dream after all? Or was that a really bad dream after all? That can't be true. But I can't deny it that strongly. Even though I'm in a classroom without her right now, I can't recall her that well. From that night until now. Something about reality didn't seem quite right to me. Yes. Before I know it, the day is over. I don't feel like seeing Arihiko or Senpai. The true tragedy of the far side. It seems like I can calm down more when I'm at home. Though Ciel was still very clutch in Akiya, I missed her last route, but it is what it is. I enter the lobby and see Hisui. Welcome back, Shiki-sama. Yeah, thanks, Hisui. Are Kohaku-san and Akiya gone? Excuse me. Akiya-sama has yet to return. Nesan is in the rear courtyard cleaning up. Like always, I'll be in my room, so please continue whatever you were doing. Yes, please excuse me. I head up the stairs. Shiki-sama. I will be arranging Makihisa-sama's room. Oh boy. If you need anything, please call me. We're at that part of the route. Hisui walks toward the eastern end of the mansion quickly. The question is, what will our Kohaku choice do for us? I take off my shirt and take things out of my bag. And then, a white ribbon sticks out between the textbooks. Oh, I should probably give this back. That ribbon I've been carrying for 8 years since that day. Yeah, it's long. He's held on to it for a long time, man. Like, duh. But it's just like, I don't know. I've never, like, just thought of that he's held on to that for 8 years. God damn. I returned here to give back that ribbon, so it's about time I give it back to whom it belongs. I grip it tightly. I think because I understand the weight of that now. And it's like really fucking tragic that in every past route it wasn't able to be properly returned to her, but now we're doing it. I imagine myself giving the ribbon to Hisui and shake my head. 8 years ago, we only spoke a few words underneath that tree, but it is a precious memory to me. So, even though it might sound selfish, I don't want to give it back to Hisui when she doesn't remember the promise. Well, that's a good thing. This time. Besides, there's something... I can't quite place it, but there's something not right. Till this feeling goes away, I want to hold on to this ribbon. Look, and see, you can't quite tell. You can't tell, but it's something. We're on the right track. Sitting in my chair, I look at the leaves fluttering down. I put the ribbon in my pocket. I might meet Hisui if I stay inside, so I decide to cool off outside. Dots. I think about yesterday. I spoke with Kohaku-san when I was cooling off in the courtyard. Why did you return? Her face for an instant was not her usual cheery expression. Glad you noticed. Just what was that all about? Huh? Shiki-san, you've grown to like this place? Is she done cleaning? Kohaku-san walks over to me with the broom. Yeah, it's like the third time we've talked to her here. No, that's not it. Having her appear in front of me while I was thinking about her, I'm unable to respond quickly. Anyway, I'll just be in Kohaku-san's way, so I should go back to my room. Oh, are you leaving already, Shiki-san? It is still pretty early, so can't you stay here a bit longer? Kohaku-san places the broom on the ground. I didn't want to get in your way. I am already done sweeping. I've already checked on the flowers, so I'm finished. I have a little spare time before I have to prepare dinner, so I thought that I would come here and relax. She takes off her apron as if emphasizing the fact that she isn't working right now. So, Shiki-san, would you mind talking with me? I'd love nothing more. No. If you're fine with it, then sure. Then it's decided, Kohaku-san says with a smile and sits down on a chair a little distance away. Actually, let me make a correction. Trying to sit down, she stares at me. Oh, Shiki-san, you look like you aren't very happy. Eh? Do I look that way? Yes. If you keep that face up, your glasses will cloud over, you know. Kohaku warns me half-jokingly. Anyway, Shiki-san, about our conversation last night. Yesterday's conversation? Which one? About you borrowing something a long time ago. Oh, we're pressing the issue, let's go. Did you already give that back? We have not. Her eyes shine brightly as she asks. Dude, everything is riding on this. And Shiki doesn't even know it. This is, oh man. This is the true spectator route where you're just like, oh fuck. Just like the time I received the knife, she seems incredibly curious. No, the person doesn't seem to remember it. That's not the whole reason, but I've decided to hold on to it for now. Oh, so you'll just steal it like that? It's not like it's a useful thing, right? Yeah, it's not anything useful. It was nice to get it, but I haven't even used it once. Well, a guy using a ribbon is just weird, and thankfully I'm not into that sort of thing. What? I see. Hey, Shiki-san. Can I guess who you got it from? Sure, you seem to like that sort of thing. Yes? That person definitely has to be Hisui-chan, right? Okay, we're playing into this. Bingo. Well done, Kohaku-san. It was 8 years ago, right? Hisui-chan was the one really close to you back then. Kohaku-san sounds very happy. That's true, Hisui was that. Really close to me. Ah, see, Shiki caught it. Is that so? Putting that aside, the promise was a really important thing for me. That day 8 years ago, that girl who only watched me came to tell me to give it back. That really saved me. Oh man, for him to say that to her? Yo, that smile. Huh? It's like shocked but kinda happy. It's like, oh, you did good, Takochi. With his pause, Kohaku looks directly at me. I don't know how it was for her, but without that promise, I think I would have become a miserable person. Those days where I was treated like an unwanted child. I was given her most prized possession and was told to come return it. Thinking that the girl was waiting for me, Tonoshiki, at the place I was supposed to return to, that was enough for me and I didn't want anything else. Yeah, that's right. That's why I can't simply give it back. If I gave it back to Hisui, she'd just take it away like an empty plate after dinner. I don't want that. I know it's just my selfish notion, but I can't give it back to Hisui yet. Oh, her frown now. I want her to remember it. Since it made me so happy, I want to thank her and fulfill the promise. If I don't do that, I don't think I will be able to face myself or Hisui. Still sitting in the chair, I completely bare my heart. I don't know why I'm telling all of this to Kohaku-san. Maybe there's something about this garden that helps me to talk about the past. Oh man. Kohaku-san? Is there something the matter? I'm loving all the non-smiling Kohaku sprites. God. You look troubled. Eh? I feel like I always do. With her troubled face, she smiles like normal. Oh, she tries to. Shiki-san, am I really making that strange of a face? She looks at the window glass. Oh man. In the window is the troubled looking face and Kohaku-san just looks at herself in a surprise. Kohaku-san? If you aren't feeling well, you can go back to your room and rest. Don't mind me. Maybe you're right. I'll rest and then get dinner ready. Kohaku-san slowly walks away. Oh my goodness. There it is. Oh dear. And Shiki-san? Hisui-chan is forgetful, so please be patient with her. Oh, maybe if you take her to that same tree in the garden as 8 years ago, she might somehow remember. Kohaku-san picks up the broom and heads towards the rear entrance to the mansion. That was a lot. I see. If I take her to that tree, she just might remember. But that seems wrong. If I force her to remember, that won't make me happy either. But maybe it is a good idea to go see that tree. Oh yeah, let's just have this happen again. Oh god. I haven't been there since I got back, so maybe I'll swing by there when I have another chance. Huh? Come to think of it, I wonder why Kohaku-san knows about where I met Hisui. Dude, she's dropping hints. Chiki's picking up. Even though they're sisters, I can't imagine that Hisui would just tell her. That promise seems secret somehow. I just can't imagine Hisui with her personality telling Kohaku-san like that. Yeah. We're on the right track. Dinner, as usual, is a quiet affair with just me and Akiya. Kohaku-san stands behind Akiya and Hisui stands behind me during our wordless dinner. The only thing different is the way Akiya is acting. Until now, whenever my tableware would make noise, Akiya would look up with a scowl. Today, however, Akiya makes quite a lot of clattering herself. In the end, I'm going back to my room. Please clean up my dinner. Saying so, she leaves the dining room behind. What's with her? She seems so cheerful this morning. Hisui is silent. Kohaku-san is cleaning things up in the kitchen like normal. And then, from the lobby, I hear the sound of someone falling. Akiya! Fearing the worst, I race towards the lobby. Oh dear. There I see Akiya leaning on the stairs. Her breathing is irregular and I can hear her wheezing from here. Her face is pale and there are beads of sweat on her skin. I can see with a single glance that she is not okay. Hey Akiya! Don't come near me. I stop. Leaning on the stairs, Akiya refuses me violently. What? Don't come near you? What are you talking about? I don't know what happened, but I can't just leave you like that. I'm fine, just don't come any closer, Nissan. What? My heart skips a beat. Akiya just breathes painfully. There's something wrong with me. For a moment, I feel it resembles the figure of Yumizuka Satsuki. Akiya, I'm fine, so please, don't come near me. If you come near me, ow. She wavers and then collapses. She needs Kohaku. Akiya! I dash towards her. Stop! She still tries to stop me. Ignoring her, I hold her with both my arms. Her face contorts in pain. As if she is trying to resist something, she bites her lip. Oh man, another new sprite. Shiki-san. Kohaku-san enters the lobby. Kohaku-san, Akiya's acting strange. Going to get her to bed, is it alright? Yes, I'll be there right away, so please take care of her. Kohaku-san disappears towards the west end of the mansion at a run. Akiya suppresses her cry. Her back arches as pain seems to flow through her. Isa, let go. Calm down, stupid. We'll get you to your room. I carry the writhing Akiya in my arms as I go up the stairs. No, Nisa, let go. With empty eyes, Akiya still tries to break free. Just be quiet. Just relax and let me handle this. I run through the hallway as I tell her this. Her wild breathing. Her flailing nails. Fluttering hair. They all rob me of my calm. I must be going crazy. For a brief instant, I think I saw a flash of red. Oh, man. The breathing seems hot. She grabs me so hard that it feels like my clothes will be torn off. Hey, Akiya, rest in your bed. What? She lies down on the bed, still breathing hard. The bed shakes. Her hair shaking wildly, she claws at her breast. That redness again. It has to be my imagination. It's the hair, dude. As if to dispel the illusion, I raise my voice. Hang in there, Akiya. Damn it, what's with this all of a sudden? I stand before Akiya, who is writhing in pain, unable to do anything. I bite my lip. Even though she's in so much pain, there isn't anything I can do to help her. Where's Kohaku? I bite down so hard, blood starts to trickle. A red drop falls on the bed. It is quickly absorbed by her red hair. Oh my god. No, I must be seeing things. Her hair is black. The redness I saw was just because I imagined it. Maybe laying in bed is helping as her breathing gradually calms. I relax a bit. I suppose if she's like that, she should be alright without me. Kohaku-san will be here soon, and I shouldn't stay in her room too long. Rest easy. Kohaku-san should be here soon. I start to stand up. In that instant, no! Akiya embraces me. Whoa. No, embraces isn't the right word. With all her heart, she clings to me as if trying to rend my back to pieces. Akiya, what are you? I can't imagine this much strength coming from those delicate arms. She grips me hard enough to cause bruises. No, don't leave. Nissan. Her nails drive into my back. As if frightened of something, she continues to cling to me. How can I break free from that? Her nails rip into me. Despite this, I embrace her shoulders. Akiya, it's okay. I'm here. Her shaking hands. Resting her face against my shoulder, she muffles a sob. Akiya, if it hurts that much, don't push yourself. You don't have to hold back. No, that's not it, Nissan. I don't deserve anything from you. Saying that, her strength drains from her body. Father, I must... To Nissan. Wait, what? She sobs, as if trying to hide it. Must I kill him with my own hands? Oh. Yeah, that would do it. With that, I hear her sobbing. Akiya? I don't want to. What should I do? Oh my god. Speaking with a wavering voice, Akiya cries. No matter how hard she tries, she can't hold it in. I just hold her, not saying anything. How long did it last? Akiya sleeps like a child who cried herself to sleep, and I lay her slender body onto the bed. Wow, I can't believe she was considering that. It was... So we've never seen... Like, we've seen her just writhe before, but she's So for her to outwardly just like consider that, because I mean we've seen in the true end of her route how she restores after Shiki dies, although there's this strange like cliffhanger of the knife retaining some sense of his energy. But we've seen that, so for her to like consider that, it's like, whoa, oh my god, like it's understandable, but fuck, god damn. Shiki-san, has Akiya-sama calmed down? Kohaku-san must have been waiting in the hallway as she was standing outside the door. Yeah, he's sleeping. But Kohaku-san, why is Akiya... No, it is nothing you need to worry about. At times, Akiya-sama lapses into sudden dyspnea. It is the same as your anemia. Akiya-sama is a member of the Tono family after all. What do you mean? She's always healthy. Yes, those of the Tono family all have that sort of illness. Maybe it's inherited, but both you and Akiya-sama carry a variation of Maki-Isa-sama's condition. Akiya-sama's condition is not very serious. It isn't something to be taken lightly, but it's not life-threatening, as your condition is, so please don't make such a worried face. Can't help it. You seem to be in such pain. Couldn't even do anything. Until now, I didn't even know she had that condition. Yes, Akiya-sama tried her best to keep it a secret from you. We were also told to keep it a secret from you. But why? Akiya-sama didn't want to worry you. So please do not concern yourself and do as Akiya-sama wishes. I don't know what to say. What she says is true, I can't dispute it. In other words, I was the only one who didn't know. I just thought I was the only one with problems. Sorry. Please take care of Akiya, Kohaku-san. Bowing to Kohaku-san, I walk away. I go back to my room, but I can't sleep. The frightened figure of Akiya burns in my mind and I can't calm down. Ow. My back hurts. Blood oozes where her nails dug into my back. Her nails left numerous knife-like marks in my skin. But they don't hurt that much. I look out my window to the distant moon. My worrying heart still cannot calm down. She was in such pain. The illness of the Tono family. My pulse increases. Just thinking about it, I get mad at myself for not knowing anything. Red. Blood drips from my lip. It was only for an instant, but her hair was blood red. Damn it. I can't calm down because I'm angry at myself? That's a lie. That hair. Just remembering that color makes my heart beat like a drum. What's wrong with me? Just remembering her red hair causes my blood to boil and my breathing to become difficult. Oh no. I try not to think about it, but I can't even manage that. Back then, Akiya was just too beautiful. Even now, this was the first time I was so into something. No, or I think I felt this burning sensation in my head a few days ago. Jeez, I'm acting like I'm in love with Akiya. That is also a lie. This excitement isn't anything as gentle as love. Remembering and breathing out of control. That is what you call lust. Slapping my face, I collapse on my bed. I can't settle down. Do I have to stay like this the whole night? Knock. Knock. Shiki-san? Are you awake? I'm up. Kohaku-san? Yes? Please excuse me, Shiki-san. Kohaku-san enters my room carrying a silver tray. There's a glass of water and something that looks like medicine. Ah, you look like you're not feeling well after all. Oh no, not the medicine. Oh no. Before you looked very worried. I thought that maybe you wouldn't be able to sleep and was a little concerned. Kohaku-san steps over to my bed. Kohaku-san, is that something like a sleeping pill? No, it isn't anything that strong. It's something that only helps to relax. If you don't mind, then please take it. Kohaku-san sounds a bit hesitant. In other words, she doesn't want to offer the medicine, but if I can't sleep, I should take it. That kindness really helps. Thanks. Couldn't sleep, so I'll take it. Is it okay? Shiki-san, I heard from your doctor that you do not usually like medicine. I hate taking medicines. It's not that I hate it. It's just that the doctor gives me medicine without telling me what it's for. That's really bad. It's like I'm a guinea pig. But you're different. It's from you, then I can safely take it. Is that legal? Even in Japan? What the fuck? It's just not telling him what it's for. Here, take this, kid. What? Take the glass and down the pill. There's no way that's legal. What? The water carries the pill down to my stomach. I don't think it's because it works that fast, but the cool water seems to already calm my agitated mind. Thanks, with this I should be able to sleep soon. Yeah, sure. Yes, well then, I will be going. Sweet dreams, Shiki-san. Yes, the medicine. With a bow, Kohaku-san exits the room. Her reaction is telling. Stretching out my arms, I let out a deep breath. I should just stop thinking about Akiya. I should go to sleep and wait until tomorrow. Whoa. What? I've never seen a day screen like this. Dude, there's not even any text at the bottom. Just 6. Future vision, future death. Wait, what the fuck is this? I was ready for a jump scare. What the fuck? I opened my eyes. Thanks to Kohaku-san's medicine, my head is cleared perfectly. I look out the window to the sky, which is clear too. I feel like something good might happen today. Yeah, sure. After breakfast, I head to school. I don't like the way we woke up in color. It's like blue and it flashed and yeah, we're just in a good mood. Yeah. After breakfast, I head to school. I thought that I would see how Akiya is doing, but I stopped myself. Hurrying things just makes things worse. I decided to just go to school. School's just the same as always. Nothing is especially different, nothing threatens me. In the afternoon, everyone leaves and the school building becomes quiet. For no reason, I just kill time until sunset. Sunset, eh? Man, we went to nighttime real quick. Alright, let's go. Night falls. I don't feel like going back to the mansion. I should play around a bit and then decide what to do. Play around, yeah. Oh god. We're just doing this now. Holy fuck, alright. Finishing it up, I resume breathing. In front of me is a new girl's dead body. Both my hands are painted with blood. Are we Kohaku's new killer? It looks like I did it again. I didn't really feel like it, but once I started, I just got into it. It's a bad habit. But what should I do with the dead body? Thud. My voice is the only thing that echoes in the air. But I hear a weird sound at the end. Who is it? I turn around. I hear footsteps along the path leading to the main street. Who could it be? Ciel? Sweat trickles from my forehead. It's not that I'm nervous. My body is just so hot. There's something wrong. It's so hot, I'm thirsty. The dead body is horribly hot. Biting its neck, I drink the blood. Oh my god. But that isn't enough. My world starts to waver. It isn't my imagination. There's something unnaturally hot in the air. And the ground is much hotter than the air. This burning heat is screaming a warning at me. Psst. I run, still gnawing at the body. My head tells me that staying here is incredibly dangerous. Trust your killer instincts. I escaped the school. No one will see me here. I don't know what that was, but yes, it's to school. It is smiling. Whoa. Behind me, I feel an indescribable heat. I turn around and see what is there. Something is like red heat. That is. I feel something moving towards me. Damn it. It chases after me. It's a real bother, so I'll just kill it. I grip my knife. The red heat expands. The footsteps of someone approach me. A careless gait. I don't know what it is, but I lick my lips in anticipation. Oh! Oh my god. Thump. My heart screams at me, telling me that I'm no match for whatever that is. I sweat, not because of the heat. After instinct, my mind understands as well. That catches me. I'm finished. Scared, I escape into the school building. I run up to the 4th floor. If I come up here, it won't follow me this far. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Why are you smiling? I mean, this... Okay, look. I don't know if this is literally happening. This could still be the effects of the medicine. Because, I mean, when Shikiroa was out there, and he was, like, mistaking every girl for Akiya. Like, there's that hypnosis. I don't fucking know. We just gotta keep going. Taking a deep breath, I realize I'm still biting that dead body. I open my mouth. The dead body falls to the ground with a thud. The arms and legs are still attached. I'm hungry right now, so I guess I'll take care of this right here. Freak. I spin around. There is that unknown person. I knew it was you, Nissan. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, that person speaks. These hands are bloody. At my feet is the dead body. I've been seen. I've been seen where I killed someone. There's no more reason to be afraid. No matter who this is, I have to finish it here and now. Dude, he doesn't even recognize her. Gripping my knife, I run towards the enemy. In that instant... Cree! My arm disintegrates, dude. She's got that heat. When he said he was feeling the heat, I should have known it was Akiya. Oh my god. What? Stopping, I leap backwards. I barely avoid that red heat. You, what the? There's nothing past my elbow. Oh my god. It doesn't hurt. There's no blood. I can see the cross-section of flesh and bone from there. A chill nausea enters my body. I don't understand. The enemy didn't do anything. It seemed like it only stared at my now missing arm. In other words, just a look can kill. No, that's not right. Dry footsteps echo through the air. Dude, what the fuck is this route? What is going on? The enemy is coming. It's foolish. If I fall in the enemy's line of vision, I will die. In the dark, I run down the hallway. I make it to the stairs. The footsteps sound closer. I open the window. This is the 4th floor, but I don't care. The difference between my skills and the enemies are just too great. I have to get close to kill, but the enemy merely has to look. The only way to kill such a thing would be through a surprise attack. For now, I have to get away and kill the enemy later. Outside the window is a web of countless red threads. God damn, I stick my body out the window. Instantly, my body burns. Before I burst into flames, I roll back in the hallway. What was... The red threads are wrapped around the school building. I don't understand. There's nothing outside the building, but if I go outside, I'll go up in flames. I hear the footsteps. Damn it, the window is no good. I need to escape. If I don't, I'll die. I roll down the stairs. I make it past the 3rd floor to the 2nd. I can make it. Faster than the enemy. No, there's already the red hair behind me. I roll. What's okay? First, what the? All right, hold on. Pause. This is happening like so fast, and this is like his arms gone to the elbow. Like Akiya's just decisively just putting an end to this. So like when Akiya earlier was like, "Do I have to kill him?" It could have meant this. I roll. All of a sudden, my leg is vaporized. Like she must have, like she said here, like I knew it was you. So she must have like suspected the day before. Yeah, okay, rip his leg. God damn it. God, I roll again, backwards away from the stairs. From above, I hear the footsteps of the enemy walking down the stairs. With my remaining arm and leg, I escape down the hall. What's this? Shit. I scream. Even though the enemy is still by the stairs, my body feels so cold. Down the hall, that red heat. The hallway is hot enough to sweat, but my body is cool. And then the part that still felt cool evaporates. Dude, Kohaku straight up set this shit up, dude. Her plan is already happening, man. But I won't die with such a wound. Like that, I enter a nearby classroom. Clomp, 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 clomp. The footsteps come closer. I don't know how the enemy does it. No, that's not it. The enemy's ability to kill, no matter how I think of it, is so many times superior to mine. It's probably that red heat. But the one controlling the power is awful. It can't hide its presence, and it can't even sense its enemy. Footsteps. The enemy is about to walk past the classroom without noticing me. Calm down. If it's only an amateur with a ranged weapon, it's nothing. The enemy passes the classroom, and it's simple. I just have to kill from behind. I only have one leg, but that's fine. I forgot he had one leg. Oh my god, he's already lost a couple limbs. Oh my god. I'll certainly slice open the brain faster than the enemy can turn around. I go out in the hallway. I see the enemy's back. How careless. The enemy doesn't even notice my presence yet. Full of confidence, I jump. The enemy turns, surprised. I had at least 5 seconds. It was enough time to kill the enemy 7 times. Oh my fucking goodness. We just killed Akiya. Oh my god. Was supposed to. The enemy. The enemy turns to face me with merciless eyes. Oh! I'm surprised. You can still move with that body. The enemy speaks. Clang. My knife falls to the ground. Hot. What is this? This enemy did not need to feel anyone's presence or to protect itself. Enemy surroundings is filled with heat. It's getting close. My skin roasts and it stops my movement. Because that red hair is wrapping around my limbs. Her power is insane, dude. I can't wait to play Melty Blood. Side note. I look up. The clouds part. The freed moonlight illuminates the enemy. Is the enemy confident it's over? Fluttering hair falls down. It is Akiya. I can't speak. But with that, I realize that this is a dream. Goodbye, Nissan. You led me on quite the chase, but it is now over. He looks directly at me. Red hair shoots forth. Wait. I think I know what this is. I can't escape from her gaze. Yeah, I think I was wrong. I think I know what this is. No, that is wrong. The piercing chill from the center of my spine. And then the feeling of everything being taken. So this is wrong. I can still make it. Cut it. Cut that hair. Or maybe. Not being able to do anything, my consciousness fades. This is a dream, so I can't see it right now. Why did it end this way? Why did it end this way? Akiya mutters this like a curse. Then... Good work fulfilling your duty as the head of the household. With a smile, Kohaku-san says this. A nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is just a glimpse of the future. This is an undecided future. Oh my god. Okay. Never mind. I was wrong. It's not what I thought it was. Straight up. So this is like the title of this day, chapter, whatever. Oh my god. What? So I have to hurry back to my own time. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, Kane, 2. And then I jump up from my bed. I suck in air. That was just a dream. Hugging myself, I try to control my breathing. My body is still all here. There are no burn marks on my skin. Feel my back with my fingers. It's wet. All this sweat. I speak as if it is happening to someone else. No more medicine. No more medicine. My entire body is drenched in sweat, as if someone covered me in water. That dream, even after I woke up from it, sweat pours from my forehead. I feel terrible. I get up from bed and suppress the urge to vomit. Walking towards the window, the wind calms me down a little bit. What a dream. Recalling the dream, I check both my hands. There isn't any blood on my hands. Well, of course. I was just a dream, so I wasn't covered in blood, nor did I suck any blood. But, yesterday morning, what did I do? Didn't I take my hands drenched in red paint, while trying not to let anyone see them, and wash them clean? You and I are the same, Shiki-kun. That's what she said. Can't remember that well. Tonoshiki was bit by her. I can't remember that well. There is a habit of drinking blood. I can't think well. It spreads by being bitten. No. I sweep away the dark passions in my brain. But that dream doesn't disappear. There was a me that killed someone. Here's the problem. Even though it's in my dreams, I killed someone and didn't feel any guilt. All I did was kill naturally and watch. That's abnormal. Inside my dreams, I wasn't sane. That is different from this me right now. But that's a dream that Tonoshiki saw. So even that insane Tonoshiki has to be me. No. And the Akihana came to punish me. Might be a dream. But for some reason, I feel like it's a glimpse of the future. I start to get nauseous. And so the plan unfolds. I hear a knock at the door. Excuse me. Shiki-sama? Are you already awake? Yeah, I just had a bad dream, so I just woke up. Thank goodness. I sweated a lot, so I wanted to change quickly. As usual, Hisui has prepared my uniform. I draw nearer to her to get them, and I get real dizzy. Shiki-sama. I can hear her voice. I sense her coming closer and raise my hand to stop her. I'm fine. Just was a little dizzy. I'll be fine in a bit. Taking a deep breath, I focus on my heart's rhythm. I wait for the blood to start pounding in my head. See? All better. Say this with my best attempt at a bright smile to calm Hisui's worries. But I guess I failed. Shiki-sama, please do not overexert yourself. Smiling with a face like that troubles me. Hisui says this with a pained expression. I think this is the first time I've seen her show emotion like this. No, that's not true. If I recall in detail, Hisui just looks expressionless, but you can see her emotions if you study her face. I think she shows her feelings too much, so that when I compare her to that girl standing by the window, I feel a big contradiction. Shiki-sama, are you feeling bad after all? No, that's not it, Hisui. Just found it surprising. You've changed a lot since back then. I think you're more cheerful than the time when you were just watching us. Is that so? I think your memory is mistaken. Hisui averts her gaze. Oh boy. Yeah, she's different from the quiet, doll-like Hisui from my memory. More importantly, Shiki-sama, are you really feeling well? Yeah, I'm fine. Speaking with you made me feel better. I understand. But Shiki-sama, I think you need to see a doctor. It seems like you are not feeling well since you came back to the mansion. Well, that's true. What's this? You're saying the same thing as Kohaku-san. You sound like it would have been better if I never came back. Well, we know that's what she thinks. I meant that as a joke. Yes, Nesan and I share the same view. Honest, Hisui. What? For an instant, my vision flickers. I can't even speak. I came back to fulfill the promise, but that one who gave the ribbon disagrees. Hisui, you say that? What do you think I came to the mansion for? No, Shiki-sama, you came back here for your own sake. Therefore, there is no need to be bound by any promise from the past. There is still time. You decided yourself to come here, so you can decide on your own to become free at any time. Hisui places my uniform on the desk and walks away. God damn. Excuse me. Please forgive my rudeness. Hisui leaves. Left alone, my chest hurts for some reason. I'm not angry at her. No, I can only feel apologetic. There's no need to be bound by a promise from the past. A promise Hisui doesn't seem to care about. A promise that was very important to me. Even when she tells me directly this difference, I feel no anger. The reason is obvious. Hisui, why did you look like you were going to cry? Because of that, I could not blame her. Everything is so raw so early already. There isn't anyone in the sitting room. Neither Akiya, who usually has already finished eating by now, or Hisui, who usually stands like a statue by the wall, are there. Good morning, Shiki-san. You're up early today again. Yeah, morning, Kohaku-san. Greeting her, I glance around the sitting room. It bothers me that they're not there. Kohaku-san, has Akiya recovered since then? Yes, she's healthy now, so there is nothing to worry about. But she is still feeling a bit tired, so she will be resting today. I see. Thank goodness it was nothing too bad. Yes? Maybe you should go see her. She probably wouldn't want you to see her when she just woke up, so she'll probably throw a pillow at you. Kohaku-san tells me indirectly to go have a fight with Akiya. Uh-huh. Certainly seeing Akiya panic so much that she would throw a pillow at me sounds fun. Uh-huh. But after seeing that dream, I just don't think I can face her. No, I don't think I will, said Captain America. I don't feel good today, so I don't have the strength to fight her. I see. Akiya-sama also said you don't have to worry too much about her, so you go to school as usual. Oh, Shiki-san? Did you do something to Hisui-chan? She stares. With a smile, Kohaku-san asks such a thing. Hisui-chan said she could not possibly see you today, so she locked herself up in her room. Oh gosh. Something must have really happened in order to make her skip work like that, Shiki-san. Hehehe. Kohaku-san laughs with a frightening smile. She did frighten me quite a bit in the near side, because I just didn't know, and it's still scary. Actually, it's scarier now, knowing. It's complicated. Without a doubt, she must think I did something horrible to Hisui. But what? I didn't do anything. If anything, she's the one that scolded me. Hisui-chan scolded you? No, well, that's not it. It's just, she told me I shouldn't be too persistent over small things. Hisui-chan is doing some weird things. But I'm relieved. I was worried that you were going to be like Makihisa-sama. Huh? Like my old man? How? Kohaku-san looks away like she didn't mean to say that. Let's move past that. Oh my god, this sprite. No, it isn't anything. It's a trivial matter, so please do not worry about it. Hey, Kohaku-san. Makes me more curious if you say it like that. Again, let's move past this. As revenge for before I stare at her. I understand. But keep this a secret from Akiya-sama and Hisui-chan. It isn't too good to speak about Makihisa-sama. Yeah, let's not do that. There isn't anything to hide about my old man, is there? Oh, you sweet summer child. Well, no, but it isn't a good story to talk about. Don't you remember, Shiki-san? About Makihisa-sama's manic depression? Manic depression? Manic depression means that someone changes mood all of a sudden, from extreme happiness to utter despair, and vice versa. Yeah, well, I guess he was like that. He was very kind when he was kind, but he would get extremely angry over little things when he was in a bad mood. Yes, but it was still alright when you were here. But after you were adopted by the Arima family, his condition grew a lot worse. He would yell at Akiya-sama for no reason and often abuse Hisui-chan. Oh, God. Wait a minute. I know my old man was strict, but he would never do such a... Like I said, this is after you left, Shiki-san. Day by day, Makihisa-sama's manic depression worsened. It was so bad it was more like having two different personalities rather than having manic depression. He would be set off by the littlest things, but after he calmed down, he wouldn't even remember what he did. During that time, I was taking care of him, and Makihisa-sama told me. I have a violent me within myself. I cannot suppress it with my normal self, and when it appears, I go to sleep. Without a reason, I want to destroy everything I see. Back then, it felt like I was watching a bad dream. Makihisa-sama passed away from illness, but the illness was worsened by the illness in his mind. Mental illnesses are a very difficult thing. And how? So I worried, thinking that you might have inherited some of that characteristic. It seems that everyone in the Tono family has some sort of illness. But I guess I was worrying for no reason in your case. Because your illness is anemia, right? It's not like you can't control yourself like Makihisa-sama. Thank goodness. Kohaku-san smiles at me. No. I can't do it like that. I can't feel relieved and smile. Last night's dream. My lust over Akiya. Watching a dream of killing people as if it was natural. The insane Tonoshiki. Ah, it's already this late. I'll go prepare breakfast now. Kohaku-san disappears towards the dining room. I can only stare at her in shock. I ate breakfast, but I didn't taste anything. What Kohaku-san said about my old man kept circling in my head, and before I knew it, I was at the gate in front of the mansion. Shiki-san, you didn't forget anything? Hisui-chan is still in her room. Oh, Hisui-chan is still in her room. Kohaku-san says this as she sends me off. Geez, Shiki-san, the weather is so nice today, so you have to cheer up. I can't send you off when you look like that. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was just thinking about some things. Giving my head a little shake, I banished the shadows in my mind. Ah, now that's more like the normal Shiki-san. Yes, I can relax now. That's odd. Seeing that smile, I really do feel better. Goodbye, Shiki-san. I'll be waiting for your return. Kohaku-san bows. With that, all of my worries seem to disappear. Thanks, Kohaku-san. Feel better already. Yes? A bright face suits you better, Shiki-san. Thanks. Well, then I'm off, Kohaku-san. Thanking her from the bottom of my heart, I run down the road to school. I arrive in the classroom with more spare time than usual. Arihiko is late as usual, so I can wait quietly for homeroom. I decide to sit in my seat in the noisy classroom and wait for the teacher. The day passes without any trouble. Maybe he went on a trip? Arihiko didn't show up. Trip isn't a metaphor or anything. He does have this strange habit of spontaneously taking trips. Water break. You should drink some too. Posture check. It isn't anything cool like roaming the country on a motorcycle. He goes on sightseeing tours on weekdays with the old people. Jeez. I've known since elementary school, but I've never completely understood his hobbies. Fast forward. I arrive at the mansion. But I didn't think about it. School comes back into my mind. What Kohaku-san said about my old man's split personalities. Hereditary illnesses of the Tono family. Like Hisui said, ever since I came back, there's been something wrong with me. Feels like my memories are vague about something. Like Kohaku-san said, I don't think I'm like my old man. But ever since I came back to this mansion, I no longer have full confidence in myself as Tonoshiki. Was my old man really that crazy? I do have a vague memory like that, but I can't say for sure. Yeah, it's just like... Oh boy. Like he's getting like learning just so much, and it's like I understand that it's stupid of me to even be troubled by it. But still, I should probably know about the Tonal family. Time to go to his room. Time to go to his room. I'm back. I call out, but there's no response. Akia's probably still resting in her room. Kohaku-san and Hisui are probably doing their jobs right now. Well then, come to think of it, this might be a good opportunity. I mean, it's got to be the Kohaku choice. Like, sure, we can investigate and learn, but no, we've done that. So let's go talk to her. I'll go ask Kohaku-san. He seemed pretty knowledgeable about all those things this morning. I don't think Akiya would want to talk about it, and searching my old man's room would take time. Actually, this is gonna be cruel. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have picked this. I don't know. I'll probably have the best luck with Kohaku-san. It's probably sweeping in the back. Enter the courtyard. Huh? I don't see her anywhere. I glance around, and then, for just an instant, I see the color of her kimono in the forest. Is there anything to clean over there? There isn't anything over there. I played in that forest as a child, so I would remember. I used to play a lot in that direction, so over there... Eh? What was that? There should be nothing there. But there's something odd about that. If there's nothing there, then why? This garden-like area holds some special significance to me? Ouch. I get a light headache. After a little debate with myself, I follow after Kohaku-san. Deep in the forest, there is another mansion. Attached, I suppose. Deep within the trees, it seems to be hidden from sight from the main building of the mansion. No way. My heart convulses. This is the first time I've seen it, but it seems horribly familiar, and I start to get dizzy. Kohaku-san went inside. I don't remember what this detached building is. Just have a bad feeling about all of this, and I don't want to go inside. But it would be pretty stupid if I came all the way here, only to go back. So I force myself to continue. I walk around inside. It's a little rundown here and there, probably because it hasn't been used in years. But it seems like someone may have been doing some maintenance because it isn't dirty. Kohaku-san is probably in the Japanese-style room in the back. I absent-mindedly think that aloud and automatically walk towards the room. This is also familiar. The smell of tatami fills the small room. Oh dear. Huh? Shiki-san? Why did you come here? Kohaku-san tilts her head in surprise. I wanted to ask you about something, so I followed you here. Strangely enough, I respond calmly. A talk with me? Yeah. I wanted to talk more about this morning. If this isn't a good place, should we go to the courtyard? I look up to the ceiling. It is almost sunset, so it'll get dark soon. The light in this room probably doesn't work, so we should head somewhere else. Shiki-san, if you want to talk about that, then here is probably better. Yeah. If we go back to the mansion, we might run into Akiya-sama and will not be able to talk about Makihisa-sama. Yeah, Akiya wants so badly to keep things like under wraps about that. Ah, that's right. He'll probably see us. But Kohaku-san, I don't like keeping things secret from Akiya. That is a little difficult. Akiya-sama does not like talking about Makihisa-sama. So if you wish to continue our talk from this morning, then we have to do it where Akiya-sama will not overhear us. Does that mean we have to keep it a secret from Akiya? Yes, a secret between me and you, Shiki-san. We can't let Akiya-sama or Hisui-chan know about it. Kohaku-san smiles like she's having a lot of fun. Well, having a secret just between the two of us does seem a little exciting, but But Kohaku-san, the sun is almost setting. We can't talk here, right? Not at all. This building is still maintained at a level for people to live in, so it has futons already prepared and electricity. Really? This place hasn't been used for a while, right? Why is it maintained like that? Let's see, maybe Akiya-sama is just fond of this place. A long time ago, this was where Makihisa-sama's adopted child used to live. Yeah. Huh? Makihisa, my old man, adopted a child a long time ago? Wait a sec, Kohaku-san. My old man adopted a child? Oh, you don't remember? About 10 years ago, he brought a child here. His parents both died in an accident, so he adopted the child. That happened? Yes, but 2 years later, the child passed away. It was a trivial accident, but a lot of the servants began to say that the Tono family was cursed. Wait a minute. Something about her words seems scary. Just hearing them, my vision starts to warp. It was as if the room was made completely of dissolving sugar. Kohaku-san. A child adopted 10 years ago. 2 years later, the child died. In other words, 8 years ago. That's when I had my accident and was sent to the hospital. Accident. What kind of accident was it? An accident that seriously wounded me. An accident that the adopted child was killed in? A hot summer day. Can't remember. All I know is at that time, my arms seemed to be soaked in blood. Kohaku-san. Said cursed? No, it isn't anything important. It is just that a lot of the members of the Tono family have died young, such as in accidents or suicide or illness, a curse that does not allow them a natural death. Well, that was the rumor anyway. Suicide? What? Some members of the Tono family, like Makihisa-sama, carried mental illnesses and committed suicide when they became adults. They are just rumors. These are just rumors, but it's said some of them were murderers before the war. Mental illness? Murderers? Such as seeing dreams of killing people? Such as my memory being extremely vague? Kohaku-san, that... Yes, I did notice she said war. Oh, I'm very sorry. Those are just dark rumors about the Tono family. No, that's fine. That is what I wanted to ask about. If you don't mind, can you continue? About Makihisa-sama? Her tone lowers. Yeah. I nod. Kohaku-san lowers her eyes and then looks directly at me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Shiki-san. We spoke about it this morning, but I took care of Makihisa-sama's condition 2 years before he passed away. While you were living with the Arima family, Makihisa-sama would become very depressed at times, and I would have to prepare his medicine. Wait, you said it this morning too, but was he that bad that he had to take medicine? Yes. It would not be uncommon for him to walk into the garden at night and kill the pet dogs and cats, or to hurt his own body. And when the night was over, he wouldn't remember a thing, only thinking that it was strange that his hands were painted in blood. Uh-huh. What? What is this? That's pretty much crazy. As crazy as I am in my dreams. Waking up with the blood and everything. After taking the medicine. No, that is backwards. Am I crazy just like my old man? Shiki-san. I hear Kohaku-san's voice. I don't know when it happened, but I'm on my knees on the tatami floor. Shiki-san, you look terrible. If you are feeling poorly, you should rest in your room. Kohaku-san says this as she grabs my shoulder. With her help, I can stand. Yeah, I'm fine, so... somehow able to focus again. But I'm still dizzy. Swirling red and black. My vision strobes between blood and night. The darkness brought about by my anemia now turns into just one sheet of red. A red reminiscent of blood. The ease with which I bit the neck of the dead body in last night's dream slides down my throat, the taste of warm blood. Ah, thud. Somehow I understand that was the sound of my body hitting the floor. Shiki-san. Kohaku-san dashes towards me. Shiki-san, are you in pain? Shiki-san. No, doesn't hurt. I want to tell her, but my consciousness is fading. I can't speak. Can't even move a finger. It seems that if I exert myself even the slightest bit, I'll completely lose consciousness. Collapsed on the floor, I try as hard as I can to resist the coming darkness. Don't strain yourself, please lie down. Kohaku-san speaks to me. He slides me over. With one hand holding my head, Kohaku-san slides a pillow underneath me. Please relax. This will help the blood to flow, right? Her voice sounds so close. I piece together my situation. Seems I am resting on her lap. Lap pillow. But, the time passes quietly. Neither of us say anything. Right now, that silence relaxes my heart. It's so quiet. For some reason, this seems so familiar. Lying down on my side, I stare at the tatami mat floor. After nodding, Kohaku-san checks my pulse. Well, this isn't good. Shiki-san, your body temperature has fallen. I should go back and bring you some medicine. No, I'm fine. I'm used to this, so I'll be fine soon. Today was a little harder than before, but I'll be alright. So can we stay like this a little longer? I can relax better like this. I tell her that, wanting to stay like this a little longer. In that case, Kohaku-san says, as she stays in place. And then, Shiki-san, you are not scared? Kohaku-san asks me this. Eh? Of what? About your health. About 2 days before you returned here, I received all your information from the doctor. I was not surprised, but felt more like he was deceiving me. Deceiving you? Why? Because you are so close to wavering between life and death, but you can live a normal life. Normally, with a condition like yours, you would be confined to bed. That voice seems not so much full of worry, but more full of anger, almost. Shiki-san, you're different from most people, who can rest assured at night that they'll wake up the next morning. But you still live normally and do not have fear. I can't understand it. Please answer me. Why are you not scared? I can't come up with a good answer. My weak body. The death that's always close. My eyes that can see death. Maybe that's why I'm just numb to it. Who knows? Maybe I just don't feel it as being real. I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. Do you not feel how close death is? Or is it because your body could die at any moment, so living does not concern you? It's hard to say. Maybe I'm desensitized to death. Being sensitive and seeing it that close every day just becomes normal. But I can still say this, Kohaku-san. Since I'm so close to death all the time, I can feel life more strongly. I know that living itself is happiness. Like you said, my body isn't that free. But with such a puppet-like body, I want to believe that even talking right now is such a wonderful thing. Describing himself as a puppet is a good, I think parallel to the doll thing for Kohaku. That's right. More than thinking about my body, I want to treasure the present. If I have time to worry about dying, I should be enjoying the present more. I see. Your heart is free, isn't it? Quietly, as if she's singing, Kohaku-san says this to herself. Her fingers run through my hair gently. Kohaku-san? I look up. I see. Her smiling very peacefully. Oh. Smile that I should be so used to seeing. But it seems like it's the first time I've ever seen her smile. Good. Time just passes by. She lightly runs her fingers through my hair. I feel the warmth of her body from her legs. The nostalgic smell of the tatami mats. It's also comforting. My eyelids slowly start to close. She has such a gentle look on her face. If I can sleep like this, it would be... That's funny. Really like this. Well, that's funny. I feel like this is the first time I've seen you smile, Kohaku-san. I feel like I'm falling asleep. Is that right? Shiki-san, you must be really sleepy. That's fine. You're happy, then. If this makes her smile, I want to do this forever. In the middle of this dark room. I want to feel her closer to me, and I reach out my hand. Shiki-san? My fingers touch her. My fingers trace the lines on her face, of her face. They brush her smooth skin and reach her hair. Then, Kohaku, you came here ahead of me? Oh dear. Vigorously opening the screen door, Akiya enters the room. Oh no. Oh no. Water time. Because my voice is gonna need it. What? Kohaku-san's fingers suddenly stop moving. What are you two doing? Akiya's emotionless voice. Akiya, it's not what you think. I stand up in a hurry. I'll just tell her to calm down. There's nothing wrong or anything suspicious. We haven't done anything, and all Kohaku-san did was watch over me after I collapsed. Wait, Akiya, I just collapsed, so Kohaku-san was... It's over before I can finish. Akiya stares at Kohaku-san and enters. It's only a moment after. Slap. God damn it. The dry sound echoes through the room. What? There wasn't even time to stop it. Akiya just walked in and slapped her. Kohaku-san takes a few steps back. It must have been pretty hard. Akiya, you... Nissan, this place is off limits. You are feeling well, please go back to the mansion. I don't care about that. Why'd you hit her? Why not? This is an old, decrepit building. What was she thinking having you rest here? Just for that? She was just taking care of me. Just that? What do you mean, Nissan? It would not be surprising if this place collapses. An earthquake could cause the ceiling to collapse. Take care of the eldest son of the Tono household in such a place means she doesn't have the discretion proper for a servant. Akiya, some things you shouldn't say. Kohaku-san didn't do anything wrong. I was the one that called her here anyway. Oh, you're going this far to protect Kohaku, Nissan? Her gaze sharpens. She looks just like she did in that dream. A gaze that looks close to malice and hatred. In front of me, in reality, there's a nightmarish Akiya. Eh? My pulse tightens. Was I hallucinating? For an instant around Akiya, I thought that I saw something terrible. I understand. If you say that, then I will not say anything else. But Nissan, from now on, please do not come here. If you cannot even do that, then I have some ideas, too. It must have been an illusion. There isn't anything strange around her. But why? The danger I feel from her makes me uneasy. We're going back, Kohaku. Nissan, go back to your room. Akiya walks away. Kohaku-san? Oh, Kohaku-san. I call out to Kohaku-san, who is still looking down. Kohaku-san? Are you alright? Yes? Alright about what? She says this casually. And the mask is back up. With her usual smile, she looks up. That isn't a forced, empty smile. She really is smiling. Okay. As if Akiya never even hit her. Yeah. I don't, yeah. Well, that... She's the doll. Well then, Shiki-san. Let's go back. Akiya-sama found out, so you shouldn't come back here again. Akiya-sama would really punish you for sure. Laughing at her own joke, she leaves the room. I don't like it. It's probably because both of them are acting strange. I can't go back right away. Alright, so there's a big part of me that's like, man, because she was intending to get the medicine, but, you know, he kept her there. And, you know, she let it happen. They were just there for a long time, using her as the lap pillow, and, you know, Shiki was able to read into her smile and seeing it as if, like, the first time he's ever truly smiled, just like a very peaceful, just natural smile. I mean, she's good at doing her usual smile, and it coming across that way is just naturally cheerful. But, so a big part of me is like, man, what a wholesome, organic moment. Of course, there's still, like, Shiki doesn't understand the full scope of it, so it's still bittersweet, but it's, and then there's this small part of me that's like, how much of this is keikaku? How much of this is planned, Kohaku? But, you know, I'm more so leaning towards the big part of me that's saying it. I eat dinner alone and go back to my room. I guess Akiya was still feeling poorly because she wasn't there. Kohaku-san made me dinner with her usual cheery mood, and then went to take care of Akiya. Yeah, I don't think Kohaku could have planned for that, and even so, like, just her true smile that she gave, and being alone with Shiki. Shiki just has to figure out a few more things. We'll get there. I wonder if Kohaku-san is feeling uneasy. It would seem that Kohaku-san doesn't resent Akiya at all. It seems like Hisui is over what happened this morning and is taking care of me. Hisui took half a day to get over it, so maybe Kohaku-san is a lot stronger. Lying down on my bed, I let out a big sigh. I must be tired. Recently, as soon as night falls, I've been falling into bed. Even though there are a lot of things I should think about, I feel like nothing concerns me and try to go to sleep. That's odd. I can't concentrate. I stare at the ceiling. My eyes start to close. Again, I don't think about anything and fall into a deep sleep. Oh dear. Burning. 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 My skin is burning. I can't sleep like this. I have to get up and drink some water. Yes, water. The city at night. Repeating my hot breathing, I look at the people passing by. There are only 2 or 3 of them tonight. If possible, I want to find a lone girl who is about my age. Yikes. Hot. I see my reflection in the mirror. Breathing wildly, it looks like I'm running a high fever. Hot. I can't stand this burning. There. I don't need to get any closer. I grab her from behind and make her pass out. I pick her up and take her with me. God damn it, dude. I start to smile. I endured it for so long and now everything is over. I decide to do it here in the end. The reason is simple. Because this was the killer's lair. Yes, it was. Burning. My breathing fills the air. Soon I can taste her. Then I start my meal. Biting into her neck, I suck the blood. It is unbelievably sweet. The sensation is really terrifying. It is this sweet and feels this good, I may just become a captive to this sensation in place of that killer. The night is deep. Above my head is a silver eye bearing witness to my sin. With blood-smeared lips, I look up at the night sky with eyes full of amusement. Fluttering hair. Above is a spiraling sky. What a beautiful silver moon. Like a snake. Watching the blood-sucking demon. Huh. Evil at every corner, great. Okay. Let's just keep going.